Luffy and his crew are not just chasing a dream, they are racing against fate itself, where each choice could change the course of their journey forever. From terrifying enemies to impossible challenges, Season 2 is about courage, loyalty, and the relentless pursuit of freedom on the Grand Line. The story begins where the first season left off, with the Straw Hat Pirates standing at the edge of a new chapter. The world they sail in is vast, unpredictable, and full of danger, but also full of hope. The seas shimmer under the sun, yet the calm hides the brewing storms ahead. Every island they approach is a mystery, each one offering new opportunities and unexpected dangers. Luffy, with his unstoppable energy and unshakable determination, is ready to face whatever comes their way. But he is not alone. Zoro, his trusted swordsman, sharpens his blades with quiet intensity, always ready to protect his captain. Nami studies the maps, calculating risks and paths through the treacherous waters, her eyes reflecting both excitement and caution. Each member of the crew is preparing for challenges that will test not only their skills, but the very bonds that hold them together. Season 2 opens the door to far greater threats, where the enemies are not only stronger, but smarter. Villains emerge from the shadows, some seeking power, others revenge, and some who simply want chaos. Their goals may be hidden, but their impact will be clear, shaking the very balance of the Grand Line. The stakes are higher, and the consequences of failure are severe. As the Straw Hats move forward, they will face battles that are more intense and obstacles that seem impossible. Yet, even in the face of overwhelming danger, the crew's determination remains unbroken. Their dream, the promise of freedom, adventure, and the ultimate treasure. The One Piece is the light that guides them through the darkness. But the journey is not just about battles. Season 2 delves deeper into the world, showing the lives of people affected by pirates, marines, and mysterious forces. Each island tells a story of its own, revealing the struggles and dreams of its inhabitants. Some will become allies, joining the Straw Hats on their quest. Others will challenge them, forcing the crew to adapt, think fast, and fight with everything they have. The crew's interactions with these characters reveal their growth, courage, and humanity. It's a world where loyalty is tested, friendships are formed, and every decision can tip the balance between victory and defeat. Amid the danger and excitement, the emotional stakes are just as high. The crew faces moments of doubt, fear, and pain, reminding them that their path is not easy. But through these trials, they grow stronger not just in strength, but in spirit. Luffy's infectious optimism and relentless courage inspire everyone around him. Zoro's unwavering loyalty and precision in battle set the tone for resilience. Nami's intelligence and careful planning often turn the tide when the odds seem insurmountable. Every member contributes, and their unity becomes their greatest weapon. The bonds formed through shared trials make the crew more than just companions, they are a family. And that bond will be tested as new threats loom on the horizon. Season 2 also hints at secrets from the past that will shape the future. Shadows. From hidden islands, whispers of ancient powers and rumors of legendary pirates begin to surface. These elements foreshadow battles and mysteries that will challenge the crew in ways they never imagined. The Grand Line is not just a backdrop for adventure. It is a living, breathing entity full of dangers, wonders, and legends. For the Straw Hats, understanding this world is as important as mastering their own powers. Every horizon they chase brings both excitement and danger, keeping the stakes high and the journey unpredictable. Fans will witness the Straw Hats navigating this vibrant, perilous world, balancing the thrill of exploration with the tension of impending conflict, setting the stage for an unforgettable season of adventure, emotion, and heart-pounding action. As the Straw Hat Pirates sailed deeper into the Grand Line, the world grows darker, and new dangers emerge with every wave. Season 2 introduces foes unlike any they have faced before, ruthless, cunning, and relentless. These are not simple pirates or greedy treasure hunters. They are enemies with skill, ambition, and a hunger for chaos. From shadowy figures lurking on distant islands to powerful adversaries who can challenge Luffy's strength head-on, the crew must prepare for battles that will test not only their abilities, but their resolve. Each confrontation feels unpredictable, with traps, ambushes, and strategies designed to exploit weaknesses. Even the bravest hearts feel the weight of uncertainty, as these adversaries force the crew to rethink their plans and trust each other. More than ever, the tension builds as the first encounters unfold. Villains reveal their powers in terrifying ways, showcasing abilities that defy expectation and push the Straw Hats to their limits. Some enemies manipulate the environment itself, turning the islands, storms, and oceans into weapons. Others exploit fear and deception, striking when the crew is least prepared. Each clash is more than a fight, it is a test of courage, wit, and teamwork. Zoro's swords flash through the chaos. Nami commands the weather to control the battlefield. And Luffy's relentless energy drives him forward even when the odds seem insurmountable. Every move, every decision matters, and one mistake can have catastrophic consequences. The sense of danger is constant, creating a pulse-pounding tension that carries through the entire season. Alongside these battles, new alliances begin to form, some fleeting and others lasting. Some characters who first appear as threats gradually reveal complexity, forcing the Straw Hats to make difficult choices, fight or ally, trust or suspect. The lines between friend and foe blur as motivations come to light. These encounters reveal the depth of the world beyond the crew, showing a network of ambitions, secrets, and rivalries that affect not just the Straw Hats, but the balance of the seas. Every island tells a story, and each confrontation leaves a mark emotionally, physically, and strategically. The crew's adaptability is tested, and their growth is visible in how they learn from every challenge, turning near defeat into lessons for the battles ahead. The stakes are raised even higher when the scale of the threats becomes clear. Major antagonists of Season 2 are not interested in mere plunder. They aim to dominate, to disrupt, and to reshape the world in their image. These villains operate with precision, using both brute strength and cunning tactics to challenge the Straw Hats. Whether commanding armies, controlling deadly abilities, or wielding secrets of ancient power, they create situations where failure is not an option. The tension is compounded by the unpredictability of the Grand Line itself, treacherous waters, sudden storms, and hidden dangers that can turn a small skirmish into a life-or-death struggle. For the Straw Hats, every decision, every move, and every alliance could determine not just victory, but survival. Yet, amid the danger, the crew's unity shines as their greatest weapon. The bond between Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and the rest of the Straw Hats grows stronger with each challenge, transforming fear into determination. Even when facing seemingly unbeatable enemies, their courage and trust in each other fuel their resilience. Season 2 highlights not only the thrill of battle, but the emotional weight of leadership, loyalty, and sacrifice. Each fight becomes a story of growth, where victories are hard-earned and losses leave lasting impact. The Straw Hats are forced to confront their limits, discover new strengths, and embrace the unpredictable nature of the Grand Line, proving that true adventure is never without risk, and true courage lies in facing it together. As battles rage and threats multiply across the Grand Line, the heart of the story in Season 2 is not just about power, it's about connection, growth, and the emotional journeys of the Straw Hat crew. Every conflict, every challenge leaves its mark, forcing the crew to confront not only external enemies, but the fears, doubts, and regrets within themselves. Luffy's boundless determination inspires those around him, yet even he faces moments where the weight of leadership, responsibility, and the dream of becoming Pirate King clash with reality. Each member of the crew carries their own burdens, their own dreams, and their own pasts. And the journey across the treacherous seas brings these inner struggles to the surface. Through moments of doubt and vulnerability, the crew's unity, strengthens, showing that even in a world full of danger, friendship and trust are the most powerful forces of all. Zoro, ever stoic and disciplined, faces trials that challenge not just his strength but his sense of purpose. His unwavering loyalty to Luffy and the crew drives him forward. Yet the battles reveal cracks in his armor, moments where his resolve is tested by enemies who are faster, smarter, and more dangerous than he has faced before. These encounters force him to rely not only on his skills, but on the trust he shares with the crew. Meanwhile, Nami, the navigator whose intelligence and foresight guide the crew through peril, confronts dilemmas that push her to balance caution with courage. Her strategic mind becomes a lifeline during dangerous storms and clever ambushes, while her empathy strengthens the bonds among the crew, reminding them why they